Okay, are we good to go? Okay, I think we're all set. Okay. Hopefully the internet doesn't crash this time around. That sucked. Uh, fucking. I tried, to do another, small stream right after it crashed last time, and it didn't even last, 8 minutes. I just threw that away. I didn't do much of anything. At least, I didn't finish. I actually failed that level you're on. So we can just get right back to where I failed last time. Continue. It's been a little while. I might just start playing more of the same game. Mostly I've just been playing whatever I'd find interesting or had the energy to. I didn't have much time over the last week after this game last week. But I'm feeling good and I have time. Again, I didn't have any yesterday. A bit later than normal getting back home after work. Let me find my footing again. See, I already got that more healing. Some of this should be good. Yeah. I'll get both. And then, if I remember right, this Quipec is the one that's pretty ideal for, yeah, the Gen Life Lab mission. Let me double check what that was even. It was called a Secret Stronghold mission? Yep, Secret Stronghold. We should be good to go. I found all the golden eggs. Haven't actually eaten it yet. Did find Wagoons. Let me. What fucking button? I got a couple of them, including this. I don't even remember if I talked about this last time. No, yeah. I talked about this after the internet crashed and shit itself. A frickin'. I can click on this guy, right? Yep. Looks a lot like a. I think it's a barrel from Monster Hunter. Especially it's the huge flat crest on its head. That's cool. And then this guy who's all about getting research points. I do need to figure out how essence on a non-elemental voidling, does that matter? About the elemental damage, does this guy even have a status effect to inflict? Vulnerable? No, I don't think so. But anyway, so let's get back into it with this. Whatever this one was called, Glacial? Quebec. Okay, yep, yeah, sure. Go from 5% to 10% faster ultimate fill rate. A bit better healing along with the better magic gel. Should be good. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so far, internet's all good. No issues, no drop frames for bars. God willing, it doesn't do itself in again. Been a little while since I played, but it's not shouldn't be too hard to get back into the groove of things. just run around, collect the research plants, and collect the eggs. Yeah, this guy. I have to be like right up on the enemy because his projectiles are just so freaking slow otherwise. I like the music right now, the little... I think singing you can barely hear in the background. Guys up. Reload. All good. Simple enough. Yeah, with these secret strongholds, I think it's just a more open-ended mission. You can just run around in like this kind of like low area, doing stuff in whatever order you want. But otherwise, it doesn't seem too different so far. Another egg. Some more research. I think it would be cool if you could attack like the collectible plants too, in addition to the healing ones. And pop them. Get the bomber. Got some meters in. Grab that. Another egg. Good to go. Yeah, and the spread is insane too. Like, Jesus. Like, it goes beyond the reticle. Run around. I know it doesn't do much, but it's nice to just clean up more of that lesion and have more of the plant life grow. Feels almost like, I don't know, power washing simulator that way. Grab all of this. I think this is where one of the golden eggs was. Maybe. Clear them out. Oh, I missed these completely. Got you. Honestly, I think a deep cavern mission would be pretty cool. Just based off of that low cave. Yep. Let's see, internet's still looking nice and good. I think the sound's pretty good. Some biomutation. I think I grabbed most all the essence research plants there are to grab. No, actually, in fact, I have not. I do even need to dash for that. Did I check in here before? I might not have. I vaguely remember doing this before. Last time I played, but maybe not. Who knows? Okay. Boss fight again. Hopefully I don't get my ass handed to me this time. Oh shit. There we go. Keep some distance from that guy. And just focus on killing the ads first. Stay up here. Nice cover up here. Be good to go now. Lagoons and Quipex. Nice. Did I grab everything there was to grab? I think I did. Okay, that went a lot better. Three eggs. Bunch of mutagen, bunch of research. Should be able to get some interesting stuff. The lab data is secure. It's time we discuss the matters. Leon. So much data to sift through. Not too impressed at the moment. I see why they required me to oversee this mission. My faith in Jin Life's competence wanes with each page, yet I will scrutinize every record to identify what might help our voidlings counter the Legion. One entry, however, caught my attention, a classified file referencing another Jin Life installation on a distant planet called Solum. I was not aware of any facilities operating so far from the local system. Intriguing and troubling? Rachel and I agreed it would be wise to visit these grounds to see what truths are still hiding from us. The pilot has the coordinates and stands ready for your signal. For once, commendable work, Wrangler. Let's see. Does he have anything to say? It's been a while. Boss map set, engines are warmed and flexing. Gonna punch us through to Solum at light speed. All Quagoons, okay. Eggs. That might be a quick-back egg then. Yeah, and they're all pretty basic. None of them really had any traits or anything. Let's see, let's do some... Okay. Let's see, who should I... I don't think there's anything. Yeah, only one. What is it? Plasma mutagen. Let's see, a lot of cryo. That might be enough to get this guy. Yep. Become an invulnerable ice block. I think I like this one more. Spawn 5 spinning projectiles that deal damage on hit and apply frostbite. Yeah, maybe that. I like his, like, bony, like, head. Actually, do you want to see? Do these guys have... See, organic. Fire, where am I on this fire stuff? Two more and I'll probably upgrade this guy. Probably volcanic glass. Yeah. What does she have to say? Nothing much. Assignments. Complete 100 missions. Yeah. 15 mission stars. That'd be good. Wrangler rank. See, be a good idea to do some. Let's see, neural upgrades. Do I want to go ahead and get the... Yeah, maybe go ahead and start getting the lagoon? Maybe get the Gillick upgraded some more. Let's get the lagoon upgraded. Scatter your minions while you avoid incoming damage with an evasive cartwheel. Aerial pool. Shoot a projectile that damages enemies and stops on impact. Projectile's location. Okay. Let's see. 253. This guy doesn't have a melee, actually. Interesting to try him out. Let's see. Venereal breathes again. Every native species has recovered, and as the legion pressure decreases, they'll soon be able to fend for themselves. But as you chase off the corrupted Jinbot from the hidden facility, the legion quickly rallied its remaining strength and struck the jungle mall cauldrons. The voidlings are barely holding off, and if they fall now, everything gained could unravel. Cleanse the jungle mall cauldrons from the legion before it's too late. It's level 6, but I did just do a bunch of upgrades for him. Let's try it out. And plasma is supposed to be good against everything. Let's see, and right click. Spawn a minion that attacks nearby enemies with a damage dealing blast. Minions' health and fire rate scale with their owner's attributes. Let's try them. My water bottle may have just been loud as hell right there. Dragoon. Skirmisher, quickly getting in and out of combat. Your primary ability triggers close-range explosions. Use it to charge up your second ability fast and unleash trusting minions. Can split from his goon squad with his evasive defensive abilities, ordering his minions to chase down enemies as a diversion. Teleporting. Can shoot a short-range projectile and teleport to it if needed. Your input following the projectile will determine if you teleport or not. This is interesting. How many can I have at a time? Whoa. I couldn't tell what was happening for a second. Almost freaking died. Over there. Okay, yeah, this dude is interesting. Hopefully, after I do get a bit more upgrades, I'll get like a better handle of how he works. Phone. Okay. I want to check that. Hopefully it's not impossible for him to do this cleansing. Okay, for a second I thought they were about to fight. This guy is interesting. I know I keep saying that, but it's like kinda hard to use him. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna die right here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's. Oh, I don't know who that is. I didn't know there was a. I thought the engineer Rachel was the pilot. Low white boat. Solo. You've Michael for the Solom's briefing. Our pilot got promotion from Leon to oversee an important matter. Look at that, Wrangler. Promoted by the galaxy's #1 scientist, because that makes me your scientifically certified Voidling trainer. In short, I make sure those Voidlings keep spinning that wheel. Gotta keep 'em moving. Back when I was a kid, my dumb hamster thought he was spinning for fun. Truth is, the little guy was training hard. Same deal here. Go try the wheel. Don't let your Voidlings slack off in the vivarium. Send him my way. I'll make him stack that sweet experience. From the training room to gain experience instead of roaming aimlessly in the vivarium. With a specified cost and a maximum level Voidling can reach while using them. Okay. And it looks like I'm guessing more areas will open up. Did your Voidling start the wheel yet? Burning off that belly fat already? Gym's tight on space right now. Limited stations, limited gains. If you're cool spending some of those research samples, I can crank out more rigs and beef up the setup. I might even drop my own dumbbells for a bit, show the kids how it's done. Proper form, proper grind. Okay. Take a look, Wrangler. The dream gym awaits. Okay, yeah, he wants leveling up and getting levels through the gym. I really need a cyber Voidling. I'm pretty sure I have enough now to max one out. Nothing different there. Welcome to Solum, Wrangler. A breathtaking sight, but also a dangerous one. This minor planet is far harsher than Vireo? Whatever. Apparently, Jin Life once operated a secret facility here, but the black hole disrupts our radars, making it impossible to scan the surface. My cat is getting up and switching positions. The only way forward is to send your voidlings in and uncover what the instruments can't. Plans was corrupted by the Legion long ago. Life still lingers somehow. We've yet to detect any voidlings. Jesus. Your task is twofold: uncover traces of Jin life activity and eradicate the Legion wherever possible. If voidlings remained trapped in this decay, we must save them, and if Solum hides no Jin life secrets, it may yet grant us new allies. Good luck out there. Let's see, Whiteout Recon. Track Jin life's footsteps to Solum. Nothing is showing up on our instruments, but we believe surviving voidlings may still be in hiding. With the black hole disrupting our radars, sending a voidling scout is our only way to explore. However, Solum's persistent Legion contamination, combined with its harsh climate, will make your task difficult. Yet we have to risk it. If life remains, it's hanging on by a thread. Scout the planet, locate any human or voidling presence, and neutralize Legion forces immediately. Legion spawns. Bio and fire. Yeah, my guy's training. Maybe this, and hopefully, since it's a story mission, it's easier. Never mind, corruption cleansing level 8. Let's go over this guy then. Sorry, my man. See, everything looks good. I think I've already talked about this before, but I do think your shipmates doing little callouts during story missions and maybe more generic ones during like non-story missions could have been like a good way to give them more personality. So far you only go to them when you like need to do their like station or do a little assignment for them. Arctic, and I wonder if the black hole is visible in the skybox. Maybe we'll see later. And this is pretty cavernous, like I was saying. Oh, and the plants are different too, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, this is a cool skybox. Honestly, I like it when games have like just kind of empty skyboxes almost, or like skybox, like empty like backgrounds where it's just continuous planes of nothing. I'm already dying. Jesus, it feels like the enemies, they have like perfect accuracy in melee and they're just like so aggressive and immediate. Nice. The hell are you, creeping trimmer? Do I have to hit it from the back? Whatever. careful. My cat may want out of my room real quick. Give me a second. You're just looking around on the floor right now? Okay. Yeah, if she goes to the door, I'll let her out. To cryo. This looks like it's actually a pretty long side path. Trap! Okay, missed him completely. Big plant. Tubular plant. Wait, no, that's just, I can look ahead and see, I guess, the main path. Yeah. Is there anything else, or was that it? Yeah, I do like that almost kind of like chanting that pops up intermittently, I guess. She's just, I don't know, staring at the wall or something. She doesn't have her head pressed against it. Let me clarify. She doesn't have that issue. Like she's hunting something. I did not see him back there. Crap. Okay, they're all just a bunch of random guys spawning. I'm about to eat shit. I don't want to use a healing charge if I can help it. Like there's just more and more coming. Jesus Christ. Oh, I must have accidentally... I didn't even realize I did. I hit whatever Legion blob was there. And Jesus, yeah. Range they have, it's like perfect traction. I wonder if it's because I'm on like a harder difficulty than the default. See, I never actually got to walk all the way over here. Some plants. Looks like a pyro mutagen. Nope. Okay. Almost took dumb damage. Okay. Hopefully this is about it. I'm not actually like damaged and out of healing charges. Crap, that was bad. Oh, and that's still doing damage. Not full, but still alright. What is this? Okay, nuts. Fire crystal. That's cool. Draft. Let me. Does this deal damage or deals damage? No. Okay. Golden Iggy. Hey. Back up on the desk. Jesus Christ. Well, let's see what we get out of the egg. Nimiod. Strong. Charcoal Carapin. New rank. Is the training over with? See this Nimiod here. What do you even do? Abilities. Proximity Spark. Shoot out a damage-dealing spark at the closest enemy within a radius that has a chance to apply bleed on hit. Spawn a network node that connects to your character when in range and responds to your abilities. Slam into the ground, damaging nearby enemies. The slam size and damage scales with the number of charges. Blink a short distance, becoming invulnerable and invisible while teleporting. Instant diffusion. Swiftly swarm the field with 6 network nodes. This guy's gotta have a cyber tree, right? Am I even on the right frickin'? I was not. Brilliant. Okay, what you got? Organic? Okay. And yep, cyber. Let's see. Change the specimen's element to organic. To unknown faction and Jin bots. Let's go and do this one. What do their abilities even look like? Okay, it looks like their basic attack. It just auto targets. Current chain. If you have a spark of electricity that chains towards the 3 closest enemies and applies static. Lightning strike. Strike up to 5 targets in range with an explosive lightning strike. Conductor versus static. Let's go and do this one just to get something that applies, I guess, the cyber status effect. Cyber specific one. Superconductor. Spawn a node that grants increased speed, critical chance, and fire rate when in range. Spawn a node that charges up a damage-dealing field when in range. The field periodically applies static. Once fully charged, trigger a powerful blast. Sounds cool. This one, I want to be attacking this one. Will eventually... Sure. Coiled. And I don't think I can get these ones. Yep. Pull nearby enemies when using your defensive ability. Static charge. Whenever you trigger a static discharge, a damage dealing field surrounding your character grows. This one seems cool. Also like just the massive head it gets. So this guy is fire and cyber. What's my research at? 1,000. Okay, I can get some more training equipment. I think I have enough to do 2 trainings. Let's get this guy going. This one going too. Michael! Don't leave me here, Michael! That one should be pretty quick. I mean, this guy is the highest level one I got. And we can try him again. Did I level up during that fight? I did. Also, let's do this. Faster firing and more ult. Is the game crashing? It's paused on my screen. Nope. Okay. Fun. Fun. See, about 1 hour. How long I've been playing, so probably get going for another hour if we can. No internet issues, 0 dropped frames. Perfectly good internet. Hopefully the live stream looks good otherwise, as far as bits and other such things is concerned. Pyro. Nice. Gotcha. dodging and moving and changing direction. And to also not just walk into it, Jesus Christ. This guy does struggle a bit with swamps, I want to say. I can't tell if that's a person humming or an instrument making that sound in the music. I definitely want to keep an eye out for those volatile floaters or whatever they're called. Yep. Volatile. Nope. Hey. Actually, I didn't think about it, but maybe the loot locations stay the same, but maybe what's at them, or for at least the big loot, is randomized a bit between eggs and large plants. You can almost slide just tapping WASD. Make sure to not get flanked. Back a little bit. This. Now it's gonna start getting a bit stupid with the spawns. Plasma. Nice. I don't know why that's funny to me. Yep, just don't let them get close. I spent both my healing charges. Just 2 more than I had at this point last time. I've been thinking about other games I could play, and some of it was stuff like attack games, which I played the second one, like when I was a kid. I remember liking it, but never beating it. And then also playing like J-Pog, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, that game. I remember always wanting to play it, and even getting like a disc for it when I was like 12 or something. For like the PS2. But the fucked up thing was the disc just would not work. I don't know, it didn't even look scratched. It was just unusable or something. And I was like, I remember being so like sad, like I wanted to play J-Pog so bad. But then it just never happened, but I could easily do it now. And maybe play through it and then play through the Evolutions games. I have the second one. I have the first Evolutions game on Steam. It'd probably be easy enough to just get the all the X packs and downloadable content for it, and then if I have fun with that, get the second one, play through that, and the third one I know is out, and I don't know how it is in comparison. Let's see, what does this do? Does this melt the way to... Yep, I think it's melting the way to the tumor. And it's melting some more. Anyway, so if I like the second one, get the third one, play through that one, because they do have a little bit of like story, not much, and I'd have to play through. I'm pretty sure it's basically a case of they get more complex each game. So starting with the first one might be good because I kind of like suck at park builders and similar kind of games. So maybe the first one and playing J-Pog might help me get like into it a bit. I won't just be floundering around too bad. And I was also thinking of maybe... Oh, what the hell? Of playing like Sly Cooper, or at least the first 3 games. I'm pretty sure the 4th game... I think there's a 4th one, which I would like to check out, but I think it's on the PS4. I have a PS4, I just don't want to dig it up and like hope it isn't, I don't know, old and broken and shitty. But yeah, playing the first 3, because I want to say like Sly Cooper along with like Spyro, specifically Spyro 2, was like the games I really loved as a child. Like there was stuff I played before that and stuff I played after that, but like especially compared to the stuff that came before, I think Spyro 2 and Sly Cooper Trilogy was like the games that made me like, I guess, just love playing video games a whole lot. Springy, I guess he dodges a lot. Or, I don't know. But yeah, that was some ideas I was having to do after Mina, this game, and Gravity Circuit. Is this Dax at the end? No, right? Yeah, I think this is just a little random mini boss. Because like I thought I intentionally went to the direction that wasn't the main objective. Okay, yeah, mission's not over. Some lesion right there. What's in here? Golden egg, maybe? Rift. It's cool. Is that not lined up? I don't know. there everything up here? I think it is. Anything on top or behind? No. Hello? I thought I heard something like spawn in. This is a cool area. It has the cabins like I was thinking of, but like along with nice open like sky. Though I do think a claustrophobic mission, which maybe there's one on this planet, where it's like tight caves would be cool. Like not like melee where like you're going to get in melee with enemies regardless of whether you try to or not. Like not that claustrophobic, but like just tight caves. Where like an area like this would be the absolute maximum size. Would be cool. Okay. More spawning in. Gotcha. That's all good. Anything I can grab around here? I do wonder what the third... I think there's at least... I don't know if there's a fourth one. Because like... Maybe there's like more than 3. So this is at least one third faction I haven't found yet. And I'm wondering what it could be. Because there's the Legion and then the bot's corrupted by the Legion. So I'm wondering what else could be. Because anything, I'd assume anything corrupted would just go for the bots and then the Legion themselves have themselves. Maybe some sort of intelligent or voidling, like kind of, not like the voidlings themselves necessarily, but like some sort of intelligent alien species that's corrupted by the Legion. No, that doesn't make sense. We'll see. Maybe it's that, or something similar. Anything spawning in? No. I think we're at about the end. Oh yeah, there's 2 healing pods. I think this is definitely the end. Before I do anything, let me run over here. It looks like I could maybe possibly enter that. And look around, just so I don't have to freak out and hope I don't miss anything. Yep, golden egg. Anything else? Dead Legion. Let's see, healing plants. I think the golden egg was the main thing in here. Around. Like, actually, I don't know what those look like. Facilities, I don't know why they need to be like massive lights. everything up for initial up with the cleansing. Titan. Look how many different bosses they have. But I guess it's being like a boss fight at the end of a level is kind of like how this game works. So I'm wondering if the story is going to eventually start repeating them. They really do just have that many. I need to actually shoot that one. Hold on, let me get up on his platform. I'm gonna start running away. Nope. Crap. Let me heal. At least don't be on his platform. There. Those fuckers. Gotcha. Pyro and organic, nice. I think that's everything. I'll be looking around. Alpha golden eggs. That's just the time, right? 3:30. Yeah, I'm not going fast in these missions, I'll say. Get some pyro evolutions, organic ones. You plant new egg. Swing by once you're done for regular stuff. I think I gotta leave Jason. Oh. Let me get the training and then hatch some eggs. I don't want to get any upgrades though, actually, because I'm wondering if he's about to give me something like that I can also upgrade. Let's see, snap, crackle, pop. Just popped my... Nope. This one. Is honestly cool just sending these guys to train and level up. And it's like not expensive. I don't feel like it's a waste or anything to do this. I make way more than however much I spend. Maybe that might not be the case by the time like I get like a lot more stations, but at least so far it feels good. I'm guessing the going will be mutated. No, actually. Andromeda Gillick. I should see what the two new guys, whole thing. With that Andromeda one and that other mutant. See what their abilities even are. Let me do that now. I'm kind of curious. That is pretty cool. Exceptionally strong. Oh, no, just there, I guess. If your secondary ability has charges, gain a charge on kill. Okay, so I guess just don't use them all at once. Five unpredictable high damage projectiles at a slow fire rate. Toss an explosive that detonates on impact, store up to 8 charges. Hold ability input to fire in quick succession. It's pretty cool. What's this guy's special thing? Facial fins, dorsal fin, swift fin. Again, an enemy affected by float makes it pop, removing floating, dealing a burst of damage in a wide area. Seeker's burst, homing projectiles to apply disintegration. I'm assuming that's another damage over time. Leaps them to the ground, make enemies float. Counterblast. Block, release the devastating blast. That's cool. Anyway, let's see what Henry has to say. Of course they made it. Life always finds a way. Well, some of it. We didn't dig up the Gin Life base, but those Voidling eggs, they're pointing us right at it. If Gin Life were anything like Leon, they'd have chased those genes without blinking. I don't know, maybe not, who knows, but what else we got? Voidlings are the reason we're still kicking. God, trust them to lead the way. Michael ran a flyby near where you left off, and guess what? We spotted an old Voidling sanctuary by Eldhole Crater, and yeah, it's swarming with Legion spawns. Get down there, sweep those parasites off the ledge, and the Voidlings will remember. They'll pay us back in time. Good luck, Wrangler. Okay. Just a mission briefing. Let me go ahead and do this then. Already? See how much that costs. Let's see, from 5 to 10. Okay, it's an automated jump rope, I guess. Five minutes. $9. Does the cost go up? Let me see. It does. I wonder if it's more efficient. Who knows? Who do I want training? Maybe this guy? Just because? A little Crater's Sanctuary. Let's see, does she have anything? Find silver eggs on missions. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing much more upgrading of the neural map stuff for at least a little while. Let's see, Bio on fire. We've uncovered an abandoned Voidling sanctuary straddling the ridge of the Eldhole crater. If restored, it could mark the beginning of the restoration of Voidland's populations on Solum. However, Legion growth is entrenched throughout the area, ready to devour any revival efforts before it starts. Failure here would permanently extinguish Solum's future as a Voidling habitat, eliminate the Legion infestation, saturating the sanctuary of Eldhole Crater, and prepare the Earth for renewal. 2 undiscovered Voidling species. Okay. That's cool. Fire. Let's get this guy up here. And your health goes below 30. Let's go ahead and do this one. That's pretty cool looking. And then switch to him. Burn enemies around your target when you deal damage. Probably that one. Draconic. Okay. Nice. Level up. After killing an enemy, apply its poison sacs to the 3 closest. More single target, more spread out. Contagious, infectious. Well, this guy already kind of feels single target focused, I guess. Let's go ahead. Why not this one? It looks cool. See, that didn't mess up. Yeah, okay, he wasn't one of the ones I was training. And training goes by kind of fast. Almost some. Oh, this guy is done. Wait, where's my guy? Where's the, right there. Never mind, okay. Eldhole Sanctuary Crater. It'd be cool if I don't know, just like remembered, or at least just went to whichever planet you're like already at. Another half hour. We've uncovered an abandoned Voidling Sanctuary. I already read that. Select this. Let's test out this guy. I wonder what the max level is for a Voidling. +1 recuperation. I know eventually you'll be able to mix and match the cosmetics. I wonder if you can then like mix and match abilities. And then the idea isn't to have one of each like Voidling, but to have like one of each species that you can then customize into whatever you need it to be. I don't know. I like how this guy looks. Oh, nice. My arm is itching. Not nope. More plasma. I do wonder if there's any balancing plasma beyond being a bit rare to get. Because it does just say they're like better against, like strong against every faction type. Which, I mean, that's kind of like the same as like, I guess how do I describe what I'm about to say? When you're in the mission, it's not like it'll be any more effective because you're always going to bring like an advantageous type. Well, usually, like one time I did. So I guess it doesn't really matter if it needs to be balanced or whatever against the other elements. Because in a mission, it already is sort of like you take whatever is best. So yeah, never mind, there is no reason to worry about stuff like that. Heal. Jesus. Fuck. Okay. This is sucking kind of bad. Nope. Crap. Oh no. God damn. Oh, that's cool. Random nearby enemy shoots slime in random directions when using any ability. Slime sticks to enemies, damages, and applies slows to them. Maybe this one. I can get a plasma upgrade. Release a blast. Shoots homing projectiles at nearby enemies. Release a blast that summons a deadly hula hoop that swirls around your character and damages enemies. Probably necrotic homing. Damages enemies. Maybe this one. Probably a bit more ease of use, I guess, or whatever. Can't get anything, but let's see. Graceful Echoes. Spawn one Echo minion, consuming one ability charge per cast. Echo minions stand their ground, shoot projectiles from afar, and expire after a short duration. Upon expiration, Echo minions refresh one minion charge. On defensive ability use, Echoes are teleported back to their owner. Spawn up to 5 Prowler minions, leap at enemies from a distance, and relentlessly slash them down. Uh-oh. Maybe this one when I can eventually get it. I have another. Let's see, I got these one mutate. Not another. Do these guys have it? Organic. Fire, and then the Gillick is also fire. Yep. Don't have any other. I could, but I think I might want to save my fire before, like, just going down a different tree of the same element on the same species. I don't want to just have one of these fuckers up there. Nice, sure, why not? No, that's way too expensive. This guy, sure. And yeah, definitely can't afford the upgrades. Oh, I can't try this dude. Not this one, the Plasma, the Moonlight Lagoon. Wise Beard, +1 Vitality. Okay. You know what, let's just do more health, which is also more armor and stamina, actually. Yeah, stamina is actually probably worth more than agility. Like, just by itself. play one more mission after this, and if this is successful, at least I'll try it again one more time, and hopefully it's get third time. My cat is holding my arm. She's like trying to attach herself. Hi, baby. Are you comfy on your heating pad? She has a little heating pad on the desk. Yeah, I think just keep pressing this, and I think I can only have 2 of these guys. I do think it's a later upgrade to have more in general for any lagoon on their little map. At the very least, the fact that it's homing, I don't know, does feel like it's helping a lot. And I'm wondering if, since it's a bunch of projectiles, if they split, will they home in, or if they all just always home in on the same target. It also does feel like they only home like every other shot. I wonder what the exact way it works is. And every shot it does give like crap, dodge, failed. Okay. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna head back now. 2 eggs. It said it's 2 unknown species here, so at least 1 new species. If I'm real lucky, maybe both of them. See what I get. Good work. Leon's prepared a new invention. Speaking for him, I'll wait for you on the main deck. Let's get this sorted first. Wrangler, you'll be pleased to notice a new addition to the vivarium. I call this new apparatus the pheromone nest. This is no miracle of genetics, but with Henry's assistance, I sampled voidling hormones and engineered a synthetic pheromone. Its potency can provoke breeding behavior across all the species we've gathered. Used wisely, selective breeding can be a tremendous weapon in your warfare against the Legion. Henry, in his crude wisdom, emptied a garage beside the vivarium. We fitted it with a nest, turning that dead room into a breeding ground. Test it yourself. Observe how your voidlings react, then consult Henry for refinements. Okay. Let's hatch some eggs. I wonder if you have to have the same species, because it's not like Pokemon where there were literally dozens in just the first game, so like breeding kind of necessitated. Oh, I like this guy, the Ursec. The Anami. Fox, I guess? It's notably strong. Discover Ursec and discover Anami. Swift-banded dynamic duo. Let's see. I'm guessing I'll be able to eventually have more nests, at least 2 more. Of 2 voidlings of the same species. Okay, I was thinking, yeah, because it's real easy to get a bunch of the same guys. Eggs obtained from selective breeding can inherit the best traits from each parent, potentially giving you much more powerful voidlings. I wonder if I have a chance of appearing every time you complete a mission. Check on your nest when you return. Does it cost anything? Also, I wonder how the mutants work exactly. And then, or one to two. I wonder how big of an effect level is for this kind of stuff. Okay, let me get all my voidlings out of the training and then test with that first. Oh yeah, and see what I can do. So you tried the nest yet? I heard Leon even gave me some credit. Guess the old gent's growing a heart after all. Anyway, I've been tinkering with it. Think I can boost the pops of nutrient-rich formulas, maybe even set up a few more nests around. Those pheromone fumes are drifting all over the vivarium now. I've been fetching eggs tucked here and there, though I can't promise what's going to hatch. You should see what these creatures get up to once the pheromones kick in. Half science, half chaos, but that's life, ain't it? Keep the nests running, Wrangler. The more they thrive, the better shot we've got out there. I can just buy eggs. Okay. That's interesting. Hatch 20 eggs. 1 egg added to breeding output. Add an additional pheromonal nest. Inheriting the best attributes from parents. Sunlight therapy. Jesus, yeah. Also, okay, yeah. At least here you're kind of like incentivized to release voidlings. Also, you are noisy, actually. You're also literally just a fucking dude. You are an Ewok. The Ewok cartoon was so fucking good. I remember as a kid watching on like a DVD. I think I had like the first half of the series. I don't know how many seasons it got. I checked and I remember in the last like it had like a little storyline at the end with like a whole ass Star Destroyer showing up. I never watched that, but at least like Old Grey. Yeah, Old Grey and like Wicket and his friends and the witch, whose name I cannot remember right now. I won't get... now I'm getting a bit choice paralysis. First, let me just look at what I can do with evolution. Especially of this little thing. Swift Thief. How do you work? In fact, before I do that, let me just check. Cancel, I don't know. Fatality, I guess. F1 abilities. Homing gaze. Shoot a homing projectile at a selected target. Return orb. Shoot a projectile that passes through enemies and return to your character. Projectile may damage enemies once on its way out and once on its way back. Tail whip. Swift melee attack that damages nearby enemies and finishes in a tailspin. Bunny hop. Quick hop that passes through enemies. Crystal Spire. Summon 3 crystal spires that periodically shoot obliterating shards at enemies. Okay. And then this thing. Bash slash. Herb bashes enemies with powerful heavy strikes. Sec slashes enemies with a series of swift strikes, followed up by an overwhelming final blow. Bile up, swarm out. Herb casts a line of bile puddles that damages enemies over time. Sec unleashes a swarm of hivelings that seek out acquired targets and deal damage. Roar and screech. Herb roars, emitting a cone-shaped sound wave that applies damage reduction. Sec screeches implies armor reduction in a wide area. And Sec rush down the field with a defensive barrier that stops incoming projectiles. Toggle between controlling and Sec, each with a different ability set. First, lunges, deals damage and applies stun to nearby enemies, then Sec takes over. Lunges and unleashes a swarm of looks that damages nearby enemies, then takes over. Do they not have a normal ult then? Thinking about it? What does the neural map say about them? And this one too. Okay, yeah, you can see the white boxes when it has to load in for the first time, I guess. And then there's at least, I think, one more Voidling with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. I wonder, does it max out at 8? See, I only have one of each of those. Let me, well, I guess first focus on evolving and then leveling them up. Reveal mutations. Freezing. Storm. Highly effective against unknown. Okay, so there has to be at least 2 more factions, because you wouldn't just have, like, Cryo and Cyber be effective against these exact same. There'd be no point to have 2 of them. Well, actually, I haven't been getting that many Cryo. Let me check Ursec. Organic and Plasma. To Plasma, effective against all factions. Change the specimens element to organic. Parasite and Host. go down organic. Post green. Must look like bashes apply stun to enemies. Ritualistic, symbiotic. Sex slashes splash onto nearby enemies. Stunning could be good, I think. Calloused arms. Go from here. Death from below, swarm out. Earth's puddles execute low health enemies and deal damage over time. Loaded. Pile up paralyzing stings. Sleep. On impact would deal reduced damage. Ensnaring. Loaded. I guess going all in. I guess maybe kind of how it works is each choice after the first one, it's augmenting. Yeah. So I guess maybe going. Well, we'll see. Go ahead and do this one. Double flower. Swamp monster. Lurking. Spawn a swamp puddle when executing enemies. Walking in the puddle grants invisible in speed. Puddle spawn has a 5-second cooldown. Lurking. Slinging. Spawn a mud trail when dealing melee damage. Walking in the trail grants speed and armor. Do you lose invisibility? I do already have 2 cryo. I mean, it won't matter much at all eventually. I may as well cyber for the Anami, Storm Anami. And of course, getting higher ranks is always good regardless. Shoot homing electric shocks that spark up to 5 targets and apply static. Shoot 5 homing gems towards the aim target and apply 5 armor reduction stack. Well, that sounds cool, actually. See, this bounces, but this... I kind of like how this looks. Sure. Mineral field. Stunning star. Shoot a gem star that applies stun to enemies it passes through and returns to your character. On return, refreshes the secondary ability charge. Okay, so just keep throwing it out. Fuse generator connected to your character with a damage dealing beam. Oh, that's cool. As long as you, I guess, keep the enemies in between yourself and the generator. Yeah. Okay, let's get some workouts done. These guys are all good. Also, yeah, I'm just... The big thing may be just to have... That you have more room. You probably... Maybe it's more efficient to go here first to get to level 5 and then go here. And to not just go from 1 to 10 all in one go. I'm excited to try that guy out. Oh, that'd be cool to get. I probably could have. I think I probably could have gotten it already. Oh well. I'm assuming that's cut off. Expert workout. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe level 20 is the max. If it's 5, 10, 15, 20. I do want to go ahead and get the Voidlings actually going. This. Mhm. Dang. No. It's not rarity. Okay, you just have to click and then back out immediately again. I mean, hell, it's not like... Going about it this way? Sure. Yeah, I'm guessing eventually... I don't know if you can get all the way to the max to start out with, but... The idea is probably to just... perfect. Complete missions to breed. The vivarium's a bit empty. Go ahead and get some of these guys on there. And then, was there anything I could buy right now? Just an egg, no upgrades. Okay. Made these bulbous aberrations scramble and panic, giving the Voidlings their land back and us the clarity to move forward. And while Wrangler Henry was right, the Voidlings' trails led us right to the objective, Genlife's secret location. Along the slope of Eldhole Crater, a side vent carved in a natural plateau, precisely the kind of parts Genlife needed to study Voidlings. The look of it, it's been abandoned for quite a while, but let's see what they left behind, except for the corrupted Genbots. Scout and secure the plateau, whatever's left there, may just rekindle Leon's faith in the corporation he still clings to. Level 10 corruption cleansing. I may not even have any Voidlings high enough level that are free. We found Genlife's secret facility perched on a narrow plateau along the slope of Eldhole Crater. Its secrets could redefine Voidling evolutionary forces in this war, but Legion has corrupted the Genbots and planted tumors to consume the building from the inside. If we don't act now, the base and its knowledge will be lost. Purge the Legion infestation across the plateau to secure full access to the hidden facility. So mutagen missing. They must go out of their way to like hide the last mutagen like very well. Or maybe I just was blind on this planet. Cleaning the Yiri. Cryo and Cyber. I haven't done a Nimiod and he's good to go. Yeah, let's do that. Should be fun. This can be the last mission we do today. Checking the Nimiod out. Plugged. That's its mouth. Posterior lappets. Common cap. Chunky tentacles. I don't want... Okay. That should be fine. Current chain. Shoot out a spark of electricity that chains towards the 3 close enemies and apply static. Spawn a node that charges up a damage-dealing field when in range. The field periodically applies static. Once fully charged, trigger a powerful blast. Slam into the ground, damaging nearby enemies. The slam size and damage scales with the number of charges. Link protocol. Link a short distance between invulnerable. Visible. Swiftly swarm the field with 6 network nodes. Hell, maybe I should go also do... Since I know I'm about to use this one, upgrade it a bit here. Must be grounded to reload. Okay. He drops it. Okay. Okay, just some quick little upgrades. Hopefully those are good and useful. Nemeod brings unmatched control and aerial superiority to the battlefield. Your primary ability's potency can be increased by deploying pylons in the area with your secondary ability. Each pylon will extend the reach of your attacks in a chain reaction. Nemeod's jump costs stamina, but are limitless up to a set height. You can jump continuously as long as you have stamina. Use your tertiary ability to slam back to the ground when you need to recuperate, or hover near your pylons to regenerate stamina. Okay. Okay, you can check abilities. I should have checked what I even upgraded this guy with when I actually evolved him. I don't even remember what the nodes, the pylons, do in addition to their base effects. You getting up? My cat's getting up. No, she's just getting comfortable. Okay, yeah, honestly, this planet is good for, cavernous areas. Yeah, I was thinking other stuff I could play too. I have like a bunch of games I never got to finish, or like just never finished because never had the time to. Stuff like, I don't know, War for the Overworld or whatever it's called, Underworld. That Dungeon Keeper like inspired game. Could play that, or I could. Well, also, oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Okay. Or play Dungeon Keeper Stealth too. Both games. That'd be cool. Gotcha. Okay. No, actually. Okay. Oh. Okay, the charges count up with time, not like height or anything. See, are any of these buildings I can enter? Yes. Golden egg and a bunch of plants. This one doesn't look like, yeah, no door. Emiod's pretty cool. I like its like auto attack that just locks onto an enemy. Just hits it. And I like how the pylon works. Definitely want to see if there's like an evolution, an upgrade that like gives me more of them. So I can have like a whole field that's just chaining constantly around itself. Damage. There's a rift over there. he? No. We'll just have to see. When I get out of the mission, if I missed a golden egg or not. Zoner Commander. Whoa. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't tell me it's gonna like keep that zone there up. Nice, okay. This is kind of what I was thinking. Wow. I mean, it's a good thing I did actually have a flying, like, one. And I can just kind of hold down my attack without having to aim while I try and dodge all this. Run away. Gotcha. Nice. Actually, what? There's Sex and Minions. Okay, yeah, I'm missing an egg and a mutagen. Whole bunch of cryo though, and a whole lot of research. Yeah, I'm guessing the rainbow essence or whatever is going to be like, because it's the symbol inside makes me think it's going to be like a respec thing. Okay, there's a whole lot to do right now. Okay, yeah, you can see right here actually. In fact, there's 2 more to find. Okay, so 9 total. Okay. All the different genes. I wish just being on this page lets you like get rid of the little notification. Oh my, down here. Check the breeding grounds now. Oh, first the eggs. Maybe I have just 5 or more. 7 total. Lab rat Nami. A strong Nimiod. A second Nimiod. Any eggs? Looks like 1. Another Quebec, but nothing otherwise special about it. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's a cool idea to get a whole lot more of that. Maybe it's also a good idea to just... How much do I get? 150 is not bad. A lot of lagoons, in fact, and none of them have any sort of special traits. So, Nemiods. And yeah, that's cool. Breeding elemental voidlings and then releasing them gets me mutagen. And like I said, breeding them, I basically don't have to lose any of the mutagen I actually invested. That's pretty cool. And there's like a lot to do. Let me get this membership. And I'm not going to do that advanced workout because that's like almost all of my research right there. Speak with her and then upgrade. I'm still surprised the Jin bots stayed functional this long in the blistering cold, though I can't say the same after your visit. We've explored the facility, pulled every fragment of data, and here's what we've confirmed. This volcanic crater, Eldhol, was once a hive of voidlings, caves, tunnels, and old chimneys, deep mazes filled with life. However, according to the new reports we found, Jin life was actually looking for something else buried in these labyrinths, called the Menhir. Menhir? Doesn't seem to be voidling related, but something Jin life had been chasing, and they thought it best to keep it secret. The mission is clear. Enter this cave complex, eradicate any foes that crawl in there, and find this Menhir. Let's see, what piece? There's a whole lot to grab. Huh? Some more stuff there. Let's get more research. Get that now. Use some upgrades, some evolutions. Get training started, and then go from there. Okay, negative space. When using your defensive ability, whenever you trigger a static discharge, damage-dealing field surrounding your character grows. Enemies within the field are applied static. Periodically, over time, the field returns to its original size. See, cryo. Let's see, prospecting quake. Toss an explosive that spawns a destructible pillar. When in range, gain armor. Destroying the pillar triggers a damage-dealing explosion. And builder oracle. Toss an explosive that siphons enemies, pulls them in, and bursts into a damage-dealing explosion. That's kind of cool. I like the. They aren't spawns. Maybe they were spawns if it's. This one looks really cool. Oral pack. Mark of the Storm. On hit mark trigger, summon a damage over time typhoon. Enemies within a periodically applied hit mark. Shoot a wave. And knocks. Oh, this is cool when using your tertiary ability. Riptide Carapet, Monsoon Carapet. The hell does it mean by hit mark though? Let me check the how to play. Maybe it'll tell me right there. I mean, does it just mean whenever? I don't know. I guess whenever I like actually, I don't know, deal damage? I don't know what else to put. He's within range. I'm assuming, yeah, whenever I melee, knocks back. Well, let's try this one and see whether or not, if I fail spectacularly to even use it. Oh, some more. Any fire? He's mutated. Let's see. Labor bio and plasma. 10. Okay. No good there. Where's my... Oh, I never looked. Increased mutagen drop chance. There. I really like this one. This one's kind of cool. Beam that applies static. I'm all ears. Oxidized. Periodically Gain 1 block charge. Periodically shoot a damage dealing spark at a nearby enemy that chains up to 5 targets and applies static. That's cool. Cool. Okay, let's run over and get well, I don't know, training. Actually, I never got a Nimiot, I think, on... Hold on. I'm real bad at this. Excuse me. I'll do this just to have one. Their assaults the closest enemy. Spores have a chance to apply poison. Shoot out a cloud of spores that chase a random enemy inside the radius, dealing damage over time and having a chance to apply poison on hit. Blooming Rotten. Cloud of spores versus a swarm of them. Aggro spore breeze. Damage over time. Sure. Mushroom type guy. Spreading Nimiot. Spawn a node that splits into 3. Oh! This is really cool. Spawn a node that releases falling spores periodically that damage and apply sleep to enemies on hit. Interesting. And well, I went with the wrong fucking Nimiot. Never mind. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just keep reading. Let's get the plasma variety. Guarded swing slash. Hers bashes gain block during anticipation. Dependent per sec. Exploitative. But deal. Well, that's cool actually. I definitely want to check out Ursec next time. Is there anything else I can't do with evolutions? They're mutated, superior, exotic, superior, chronic, and infectious. Okay. But it's plasma, so it's gonna just be a pain in general. Okay, get this started. Let's see, probably getting level it up. Yeah, I didn't see what the actual cost even was. 100, that's pretty good. It was like 160, I think, or similar. And 188. Really good. Have those above level 10, so I'll be able to check them both out pretty easy next time we play. And then see if there's anything I can upgrade real quick here. Nope. Anything here? Nope. Okay. That's probably it. Yeah, I can set up the breeding. I spend enough time just doing stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll end it here. Go to bed, brush my teeth, get ready for work tomorrow and all that, and probably play Mina tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. And I can definitely see, especially now with the breed unlocked, where you can go, like, doing your damnedest to perfect and not having to rely so much on just going into missions and hoping you get the right, like, spawns on the right species and all that. So that's good. Alright. Well, bye everybody.